tonight in Sioux Falls for South Dakota State, but they got some work to do. The women took care of business, albeit it took overtime. 78-77, the South Dakota State women's team going back to the NCAA tournament for the fourth straight year. Jenny Sutterboard, 12 points, 9 rebounds, was named the Summit League Tournament MVP.
Well, if they don't get it done, it won't be for lack of support. These fans sense Nate Walker's scoring on one of his trademark little floaters, and they are rallying big behind their team.
That's the first basket for Walters here in the half. He's in double digits now with 10. Clark, great move, couldn't finish. And Dykstra has it.
Starting to see some ball reversals. You saw a good flash cut down the lane by Carlson. That's the second ball reversal. Still good, solid defense, but they're starting to move a little bit.
Dykstra slipped.
Another turnover. He's having a rough night.
And this one a foul. That's the 6th on Dykstra alone.
The whole team's only got 7. He's got 6 of them.
And so Callahan picks up the personal foul. That's his first. It's been a tough night for the sophomore from Rock Valley, Iowa. Terrell Parks has not only been good here in Sioux Falls during the Summit League tournament, but down the stretch in the Summit League regular season, look at that, 16 points per game, shooting 66% from the field.
Yeah, but look at the rebound numbers, too. I mean, that is just dominance. One of the reasons they put together this great run late in the year.
It's from Beloit, Wisconsin. She could have transferred to Western Illinois. Walters had it rejected by Parks.
Right on cue by Parks. Now he's going to run the floor.
And rejected right back by Griffin Callahan.
That was a timely play.
Walters, no. The Jacks will keep it, but boy, it's been that kind of night for South Dakota State.
Nothing comes easy against this team, and now you start getting a sense of pressing this. You start feeling that the time is growing short. You really can't look at it that way. You need a little mini run. You need to put a couple of possessions back to back to get it to about 6 points, and then it's time even against the team that does control tempo. Southwestern.
Said it before, they had just a 1-point lead at the half against Southern Utah last night. They ended up winning by 17. Callahan, open look, left it short.
They're not doing what they normally do, though. They're 3 of 11 behind the three-point line. This is a very good three-point shooting team.
Callahan 0 for 4 from out there. Tyler out for Haupt. He's been good from 3.
Oh, they dodged the bullet there because Haupt, he is confident from there. That was a great look.
Chad White, Tony Phoebe, Carlson.
Just can't get the kinds of threes they're looking for. 3 of 12, this 39% three-point shooting team. Credit the defense for the Lemonades.
South Dakota State first in the Summit League in that category.
That 3 is a 3 you want to back up for. You don't want that kind. You want one you can step into or off a swing pass. And this guy is really controlling things right here.
Sierra Clark, shot clock at 9.
And look at the ball moving on that side. Shot clock here.
3, 2, Omeganon. At the bottom of the backboard.
White defended beautifully.
Walters
in the center. That's where he needs to be.
Carlson.
Well, they just can't get one to go.
And Haupt is fouled by Fader. Had that gone, this place would have erupted maybe started to change things, but Western Illinois continues to have a double-digit lead. Just over 11 to play. Tonight's attendance here at Sioux Falls, 6,526. But the Jacks really haven't been able to keep the crowd behind them to help out. Great defense by Western Illinois.
Well, listen, look at that. I mean, their numbers are so far down. They're struggling so much offensively. But right now, I don't like their body language. They look like they're, I don't want to say beaten, but they look like they're dreading the fact that this might get away from us. Still got to play the game, make the next play. This is where not having been here does work against you.
Parks, no, feeding the rebound for South Dakota State. They need a basket badly.
That last shot they got's a fine shot. You just got to shoot it again. Do what you do. That's a good shot.
And it's a good one. You bet. Braden Carlson, his second three tonight. Excuse me, Callahan, his first basket tonight.
That's big because he is a big three-point shooter. They're only three-point shooter. You got to do what you do. Dance with the girl up on you. That's what Western's doing.
New shot clock for the Leathernecks.
That's found money for them when they get an offensive rebound because they don't even really contest most of them. This is a very important possession, believe it or not, with 10 minutes to go.
Tyler hops into the lane, off the window and down.
Well, that's a great possession for them. Tyler again making big plays, and those are second chance points, which they rarely get.
Fegan, reverse.
Great dish, though, by Walters. Now the offense has got a little mojo back. Callahan's three ignited them, but they can't give up second chance points.
They were held to just one field goal over 13 minutes, but now they've scored twice the last two trips up the floor. Out drives. Blocked from behind by White.
What a block. Big possession here. They need to get something exactly what they want. He needs to shoot that. I mean, that's the dancing with the girl at program. He is a shooter.
Left wide by White. Still out of time on the shot clock. We're under 9 minutes to go. Walters drives. Trying to get it to Fegan right through his hands out of bounds to Western Illinois.
Just what I talked about. The exact possession they could not have. Couldn't get a shot off.
Selection Sunday. The ESPN College Basketball experts bring you 6 hours of analysis. Coverage starts with bracketology at 3 Eastern, then at 6 Eastern, catch Sports Center for coverage of the brackets. At 7, our experts break it down. Bracketology presented by Staples. Gonna be fun. Selection Sunday on ESPN.
Clark's really doing a nice job. Moving without the ball, not easy to guard. Using those screens well. Taking his team deep into the shot clock, but not feeling like they're taking desperation shots.
Tyler makes his move with 5 to shoot.
He's played very well also.
Falling away. Walters the rebound. The Jacks trailing by 7. Fegan. And Park skies for the rebound.
Two empty possessions that if they don't win this game, even though there's 8+ minutes to go, they can look back at those two possessions as pivotal, I think. Because now it's time to get on the treadmill again. Well, they're not going to shoot until it gets to single digits.
Still required. There it is. Under 10 again. 5 to shoot. Walters defending. A great pass to Omegano.
That was terrific. Defender loses sight of the ball, you're always taught to run right off his ear. That's what he did.
Walters trying to answer back with a pretty play. Also wanted the foul, didn't get the call, and now Scott Nagy wants a timeout.
Well, the two lead guards for their teams making brilliant plays. Take a look right here. Defender loses sight of the ball. Clark's going to throw right off Callahan's ear. Just wants to say, just remember this, man. And then Walters says, key time of the game, I'm going to have to make a play myself, and goes between two defenders. He's rarely had a shot opportunity today, he gets just one. His team defense has been very good. That's what players do. They make plays. He's got 12 points now, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. The numbers starting to add up for Walters, but time holding up the essence against this very patient Lebanon team. You mentioned it before, Bob. This is a team that averages up over 78 points per game, held to 35 so far through this one tonight.
The field goal percentage is the key.
33%, way under their usually very efficient 47. Some bad turnovers too at times. Jim O'Leary's done a nice job out of timeouts tonight. Drawing up a little wrinkle, getting his team layups. Oh, that was a force inside though. They're going to keep the ball back on the arrow. They were lucky there.
Possession arrow favors Western Illinois, leading by 7. 7:07 to go here in Sioux Falls.
Exclusive presentation of college basketball is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. And in part by the 2012 GMC Sierra. It's our best Sierra ever.
Alongside Bob Valvano, I'm Clay Matthew. South Dakota State won both meetings with Western Illinois during the regular season. They won by 1 point in Macomb, Illinois in December, by 17 at home in Brookings a couple of weeks ago. But tonight, a trip to the big dance is on the line, and Western Illinois has played very well, leading by 7 with 7:07 to go.
Jim O'Leary said, we do what we do. We practice the same thing every day, and they are playing to their strengths tonight. They have earned this lead.
Shot clock under 10. Clark with 5 to shoot, rolls off. Carlson the rebound.
In the middle of the floor, takes a look, always looking.
Walters leans in. And South Dakota State will have it.
And making him take very hard shots. I mean, really one characteristic tonight. But look at the defense. He beats the first guy. Here's the second guy. The help comes. Parks comes, has to shoot over the outstretched hand. He's now just 5 of 16.
Tyler back in for Western Illinois. The last time Walters was in single digit scoring was 2011 against Western Illinois in February of that year. Season low 10. He was held to by these Leathernecks last month.
Yeah, you got to play to your strength, though. They've got to try and get Callahan some looks. Move the basketball, drive and kick and find it.
Walters, that's rejected by Parks. Boy, he's played well tonight.
We talk about, Walters frequently, as we should, but one of the reasons he has so many assists is because his teammates are such good shooters. And again, 1-on-2. He's never had a clear path to the goal. They're going to have to start moving the ball around and get some of those good shooters' looks.
That was a nice execution on the baseline out of bounds play. That's going to be on Obi Omegano, his second personal foul. This has been a very clean game here tonight. That's the 15th foul on Western Illinois. South Dakota State with 4. Nice move. Great finish by Griffin Callahan.
That's what I'm talking about. They're so focused on Walter's side of the floor. Callahan's a senior. He averages almost 11 points a game. He's a great three-point shooter. You've got to close out on him. He knows what to do. Get the ball over there once in a while.
Molinari calls the timeout. 2 left for Western.
Look, he's got the whole side of the floor to work. Off the ball reversal. He has an opportunity to make a one-on-one play because Parks is so focused on the strong side where the post presence and where Walters is.
Big East Championship presented by American Eagle Outfitters. There's a look at the bracket. Seton Hall, Louisville. Playing for a chance to meet Marquette.
Well, that was something entertaining last week of the season. A Marquette game to earn a spot in the top 4. Notre Dame had to win their last game to get to number 3. What a great regular season day. They were picked 9th with 10 Appalachians. He goes out all season. They still get a number 3 seed. Really interesting year again in the Big East.
South Dakota State women going to the NCAA tournament. Won the Summit League tournament this afternoon. The men trying to come from behind, but Western Illinois has played brilliantly. Again, the shot clock in single digits. Tyler for Haupt. From the corner, Clark.
Oh, they are just flirting with disaster of all guys to leave. Can't leave him. Now look where the flow of the offense now. It's 5 passes. 6, and that's the 3rd ball reversal. It's stagnated together now. You can move it.
5 minutes to play. Callahan drops it down for Dykstra.
More, that's the way they normally play.
White for 3. Walters the foul.
Set up by the nice pass out of the post by Dykstra. They always call it the one more theory. You make that one more pass, Carlson makes it, puts it in the corner, White knocks it down. That's when they're playing well. You always feel like they're making you chase a little bit. They were in that position.
This crowd has really come to life. Tyler, top shot.
What a game he's had. Wow.
He's got 17.
What a difference maker he's been. 8 for 10 for 11 from the field.
Walters throws it up. Draws the contact.
The short shot clock. Walters goes for a steal, doesn't get it. They get good defensive rotation, but he splits the 2 defenders. Makes an acrobatic shot. The only guy in double figures for his team at 17.
17 points on 8 of 11. Walters hits the free throw. The 3rd personal on Terrell Parks, by the way.
How often is that the case in big games where teams game plan for the other team's best scorer, and you need that maybe second line guy who's a capable scorer, and he steps up and overachieves.
Seems to happen a lot in March. 2-point game. 4 minutes to go. Neither of these teams have ever been to the NCAA tournament. Winner moves on to that.
Matchup zone here.
Here's Tyler again. Parks with 8 to shoot. Threw it at the feet of confident Turner.